Yo, how's it going, guys? It's your boy Richard Unicorn Caller here, and I hope you guys are having an awesome day. And I hope that the news that we shared with you today is gonna make sure that you have an awesome day. Because, dude, this KI Live was so great. I just want to give a big shout out to every single person. I'm gonna read off the names because that was absolutely impressive. That was probably the first time I've been engaged with a KI Live in such a long time, and that was definitely a great send-off to end the year for 2024. A lot of news to cover, so bear with me. Like I said, we're just gonna read off some names. So first things first, let's talk about the entire community of content creators. Shout out to the Spiral Project, Ultimate Speedster, Real Noodle, Growling Panda, Wave, Brook Legend, Alyssa Love 217, and Ice Gold, and the Frenzy Gamer. Those are the content creators that were basically in the KI Live, and they did an amazing job. Also, shout out to Emma, the community manager, because she did such a wonderful job. And Emma, if you're watching this, you did such a fantastic job. Thank you so much for all your hard work and dedication. Shout out to Ratbeard, shout out to Artie, Joel, and everybody else that was in that live stream. Shout out to Filmea as well for giving us the state of the games and everything else. It was such an awesome live stream, and I can't wait to watch some more for 2025. All right, so now we got that all the way. The tears, the heart, let's talk about the news because, yeah, we have a lot to unpack here. First, let's talk about console news. I know y'all console players been asking for it. We got some news, and like we said, kind of the same thing from the previous KI Live. Again, kind of shooting for that early next year kind of vibe. In a sense, they might potentially be showing us some things, maybe around February or January, depending on how things go, maybe in March. But yes, that we also got some other updates about that. We already talked about how the basic stuff. It's not going to be like crossplay with PC and all that stuff, but it's going to start from scratch. Like, everybody that plays on console will be starting directly from scratch. Like, everybody starts off at level 0 and so forth. So, in a way, it will feel like a type of Wizard101 classic in a sense, which has also been mentioned, which they don't really have any plans to do Wizard101 Classic. But yeah, if you're a console players, definitely look forward for something like that around 2025, or at least early year. So yeah, that should definitely be fun. Still not sure if it will require a type of online membership such as PlayStation Plus or Xbox Live or Nintendo Switch Online. Not really sure on the specifics about that, but yeah, I think the console launch will be good. Of course, I wish it still had crossplay and, transfer and all that stuff, account transfer, blah, 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 blah. I think a lot of people will have fun with it. So, yeah, we'll see what happens. And also, this is a big bombshell. I was not expecting this to happen, but apparently the Bazaar is actually currently bugged. They had mentioned something like that on the KI Live. And at first, I didn't think it was bugged, but apparently it is bugged. So, yeah, they still have to patch that out. You might not see certain items that get sold. They also went into their philosophy about how they don't really support the black market trading at all. Like, they do not like black marketing stuff, such as Gamers Trading Post, but, which is understandable for their game. They also mentioned the whole exploit situation, which we talked about the Bazaar problem, and that was a big fiasco in the comments. They kind of explained that they don't want players to instantaneously trade items, like, at all. They said that in the KI Live. Okay, they just do not want you to do that. So if you sell an item in the Bazaar, just sell it. Try not to coordinate it with any of your other friends, because they really just do not want that happening at all. Which is funny, we talk about exploits. I actually found a glitch or exploit, whatever you want to call it, with the Kansu challenge mode. By the way, I'm done doing that challenge mode badge for Kansu. I still got to do the other 3 boss battles, but maybe I'll make a video talking about that, but maybe I'll let everybody else discover it. All I gotta say is don't join the battle late, quote unquote, Hint, hint, wink, wink. Anyway, going on from that, we got to talk about Ravenwood Academy, which is still in early development. So if you don't know what that is basically their own game that they are making. It's kind of like a single-player game. You can make choices and all that stuff. They said that it's still early in development, so, expect some radio silence with that, unfortunately, which will suck, but I definitely trust the process, and it looks like a fun game, of course. So, yeah, I just can't wait to see how people like it whenever it releases. I'm not sure if it's going to come out directly next year. They haven't really specified on a release date. They just said that, it's kind of radio silence. Don't really expect too much news every single month about it, In other words, just let them cook, right? No plans for Pet Derby rework, which sucks. I know Pet Derby is a beloved type of game type. Maybe in the future they can come back to it, but, nothing much there. Now, I didn't really get much information about this, but there is potentially a chance that we could be getting player-created tournaments / PvP matches for castles, which would be pretty cool, where basically the owners or the player could select their own PvP parameters for their own match. That might be really cool to see in the future. Again, didn't get much too information about that. I know that was a question brought up, so if anybody has more information about that, feel free to look in the live stream yourself. But that would really be cool to see that, especially for castles. That would be really fun. Okay, this is a big one coming in from Speedster. 7 potential new hairstyles next year, specifically for people like myself, black people. That would be really cool to see, new black hairstyles and stuff like that. That would be really fun. We haven't really gotten that many hairstyles in a while. I actually didn't even know that they removed the Marleybone Motorist pack. I didn't even know that. So it would be cool to see some new hairstyles come in the game. So that would be cool. Make sure to keep an eye out for that. We got 2 new packs for Pirate101 with companions. So if you're a Pirate101 player, be sure to be on the lookout for that. We already talked about, Wizard101 console news early next year. Everyone starts fresh. But this is the biggest bombshell, I think, out of this entire KI Live. But the Portal of Peril is set to return in January, and it's gonna be the Sinbad Gauntlet yet again, where it all started. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, you heard it there, and you can look at the live stream yourself. But yes, the Portal of Peril is set, at least scheduled for January, and they kind of mentioned the coding and the buggings of it and stuff like that. So hopefully this time it I feel like I said this last time. I said, like, hopefully it works this time. We will see. I feel like I've said this multiple times. But, no, I really do hope that it does well, because, honestly, it's such a fun event, and it just sucks that it was glitchy for its time, and hopefully it does not break the entirety of the combat for the game. Let's just cross our fingers that it does not do that again. There's no plans to make any of the free side worlds free, at the moment, so, like Wisteria, there's really no point of making that free. They already mentioned that. No plans for making stitching cost gold. I think Joel mentioned that, you could do trivia, or you could earn crowns through the videos if you're eligible for that, and you can also get the stitch tokens, which is fair. Honestly, I don't really see myself spending too much crowns on stitching. It would be nice, though, but they just don't want it to be like something you use for gold, obviously. Yeah, but a potential Spellment transmute system was a mention, and that would definitely be very helpful, I feel like, for this game. They did mention how they still want players to actually play the game and engage with the content, which, again, is also fair. They just don't want people to just do, some random AFK farming. But look how many Grenadier Spellments I have. I have 741 Grenadier Spellments, and it only got up to 3 tiers, so they either gotta make more tiers for Grenadier, or I'm gonna need something to do with these Spellments, so I don't know. It's not confirmed that we're gonna get it like next year or tomorrow. No, it was just a mention. Definitely Frenzy Gamer did a great job asking that question. It would definitely be a great source of getting Spellments that you do need. I feel like I've said this so many times, that a transmute recipe would just be so good for some of the unwanted spellments that you probably don't even need. It would really be cool, you know. So hopefully, fingers crossed. I mean, I don't know what type of technology they're running, but who knows? I don't know. You know, we'll see what happens, you know. We will see. No promises on that, okay? No promises. And then lastly, the last question that I heard that was pretty interesting is that there's no plans for housing vault in a sense. You know, you have your attic, of course, and you could just buy different castles and throw everything in those castles. So it doesn't seem like they really have that on their radar at the moment. But that's at least all the things that I've heard from the KI Live. There's probably plenty of more out there that I missed. So I definitely encourage you guys to check out that Twitch live stream for yourself to check out the full, I guess, overview of everything they talked about, because it was just such a really nice live stream. I really do appreciate Emma and everybody else's work. Also, I forgot to give a shout out to Kaylee, if I haven't said so already. Shout out to her and everybody else at KI. That was a really good KI Live under the circumstances of all the chaos that has been happening. But I'm just so glad to finally sit down, relax, and watch a very nice, chill live stream, especially with the content creators out there. They did such an amazing job. Everybody did an amazing job. And hopefully in the future we see more community players kind of, I guess, go back in those KI live streams, because that was just really fun. So in terms of other basic news, nothing much has really happened lately, at least for this new reskinned mount, if you want to call it new. This is the Sleigh Horse mount, and it's basically a reskin of the Mustang mount that we just recently had. They basically look exactly the same. So, you know, this one costs less. This one costs like 5,000 crowns. So, yeah, if you just wanted to buy some mounts or, you know, spend some crowns, there you go. They also have some returning Winter Scroll of Fortune items in the Crown Shop as well, so make sure to check that out. You also still have 1 day left to actually do the Crown Rewards event, which, remember, this Crown Reward event will give you that extra character slot elixir. So if it's someone that just really wants to spend a lot of crowns, make sure to check that out. Now, in terms of everything else that is wrapping up, make sure that you do pay attention to the 12 days of the Spiral calendar, because remember, tomorrow is the last day for that. Now, that includes also the free membership that is currently going on. So if you're someone that just finished finals, or, you know, if you just have some free time, I definitely do encourage you to play Wizard101. You know, because again, we got this free membership going on, and they did the 12 days of the Spiral thing very super early. So, you know, make sure you are taking advantage of that, because time will tell when we will get the next type of free membership benefit. Now, remember, even when that is done, you can still go to places like Fireclaps, or not Fireclaps, Firecat Alley and Cyclops Lane. Remember, that's going to last all the way through like January 31st or whatever till the next year, which is really nice. So yeah, just make sure you're taking advantage of all these promotions that we have. And then, of course, getting all those free codes, the Earn Crowns code and stuff like that. Still, I am unaware of when that mystery discount is going to happen. You guys, the community, the community has told me that, hey, nobody buy anything, wait for the mystery discount. Tomorrow is the last day. I have not seen a mystery discount as of yet. Okay, that's what y'all said. I'm trusting y'all. And then you guys wonder why I don't be doing news based off of y'all's comments, yo. So if there's no mystery discount tomorrow, I'm gonna start losing faith in y'all. You guys are supposed to be like my little news anchor, you know, pupils, man. You're supposed to give me the news, man. Like, I can't be getting all this false information. I hope we get a mystery discount, but if there's no mystery discount this year, then I don't know. That top pinned comment that I pinned is definitely gonna look a little suspect, you know? But, you know, hopefully we do get it. And, you know, if there is a mystery discount, remember that you could probably combine that with the bundle. I guess not really a Palooza, but they brought back all the bundles. So make sure you check out some bundles. That's how I got this nice, awesome shield, which everybody told me that you can fish for. I was unaware that you could fish for this. I understand that you could fish a lot of gear in this game. Personally, for me, I just really don't like fishing, and I also don't like reading the wiki. But next time, if I do see a certain piece of gear that I want, I will look it up on the wiki, and I will fish for it. But I was unaware. I didn't know, but the house I got was pretty cool, though. I like doing that bundle overview. That was a really nice bundle video. But yeah, that's going to wrap it up for the news. Like I said, I highly encourage you guys to check out that live stream. And, of course, subscribe to everybody that's involved, because that was a really awesome live stream. I had so much fun watching it. Everybody did such a great job. So until then, I will see you guys later. Happy holidays. I'm going to go watch the San Francisco football game and also watch the Game Awards. Remember, that is coming on tonight as well. So make sure to check all that stuff out. Get to see what will win Gotti. And yeah, until then, I will see you guys later. Peace out.